Okay, back to our arrow here. I had stumbled across something a while back on accident. I was trying to do, this was a couple weeks ago or whatever. I was trying to hit your G key and then Y to move along the y-axis. Well, what I accidentally did was I hit Y and then G, so I did it in reverse. Anyhow, long story short, I'll show you what I learned. What it did was tab, and to get me into edit mode, right? And then I'm going to take this in. Well, let me hit Shift Z because I want to get all of the end here, the tip. Make sure I'm not by making it into wireframed. I can pick the verts that's on the back side, and if I don't have this in wire mode and I select this, see I got the front ones. When you go over here, see those black ones right there, I didn't get those selected. So I'm going to go into wireframe and select all of them. Now this is what I learned that it did. If I hit Y, G, I cut that off. Okay, so that is separate now at that point. Now what I want to do is, I'm not sure, this is going to be the tricky part. Let's go to faces and see if I can do it that way. I got it in wireframe, so let's select. How can I select all these faces? There's that one. I want all the wing tipped and their faces, which is going to be, whoops, which should be a bit tricky to get all of them, to get all this. I don't know. If I can get, see now, whoops. See if, see. This is the tricky part because you know what? Here, let's do line there. Let's try that. That'll select all of those, those. Yeah, now since we have all those edges, let's go to faces. I was hoping it would, but it didn't. Okay, let's go back. So let's select. Yeah. Select the end. Whoops. Oh. I want this line. And that line. And that line. This line. That line. That one. Yeah, this can be a bit tedious at times, but if we can get the ones now, I need to get the other end here. There's that. I'm holding shift, by the way, while I'm clicking. Shift allows me to keep adding to what's already highlighted. Holding down that shift. Now I've got just about all. Let's see if I can go to face. Okay, now I got all the streams, so let's click this. That'll give me that face. Whoops. Control Z. Select that face. Select that face. See the there. There. And there. there, and there. Okay. I got all those selected finally. Woo! Alright, now I'm going to do just what I did before. I'm going to do Y, and then I'm going to hit G. Now I've separated those a little bit, right? So I'm going to just do my right click. I'll snap it back in place. But if I wanted to, I can hit G, Y, and so it's there. So I'll show you why I want to separate those now. Now it's still one mesh, even though they're in different parts. So now I'm going to highlight everything, and now I'm going to hit letter P, which I don't know why it's not showing up down there. There, okay. Let me A for all, P for particles, and then I'll take it out of. I'll hit tab and take it out of edit mode. Right. Let's do Z too as well. So now, as you look, I can select this. So I can go G, X, and I can separate that arrowhead. And then here, these are all separate, but I want to link them together so they're one. So I got all those highlighted, so I'm going to hit Control J and do my click. So now they're all highlighted. So now if I click it and hit GX, those are separated. So now that I have all these separated, which took like 6 minutes to do all that, that's ridiculous. But anyhow, I'm going to highlight this shaft, and I will come over here to all my materials list, and I'm going to get rid of this, and I'll create a new material. I'm just going to call this one wood. Alright, let's call it wood 01. There we go. Now I'll come down here and hit this tab. I want to go image texture, and now hit this little envelope, and I need to find me something. So I have textures already, and I should have a wood texture in here. Be under W's. Matter of fact, wood 01, I believe. Is that what I was wanting? What? That's tab A. Whoops. Tab A. Let's do, and then you go up here to UV editing. There's my wood texture. So over here you go back to modeling. So whoops. Hey, let's do and there. I have a wood texture on that. Okay. Now it's not the scale and everything I want, but that's fine for the moment. So here I want to go to this object, go to the same thing. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to create a new material, and I want to call this one stone. I don't know, something like that. 01. Okay, and this stone texture, actually I'm going to have it look more like obsidian maybe, or something along that kind of line. So textures, and I have a texture, I believe it's metal though is what I put it at, but it's not metal, but I think it's, if I'm mistaken, maybe that's why I have it listed under. Look here. Try this. Yeah, that's what I was going for right there. So there's that look. And now this is going to be the tricky part, because I really don't know what to call or what to use here, but we'll find something. materials list. We'll get rid of this again. We'll add, and we're going to call this one, I don't know, feather 01, you know. And we're going to have to image, and what will we use for feather? I don't know. So let's see real quick. Texture, maybe a bark texture, and we'll have enough detail in it you won't notice it as much. Maybe tab A, tab. Anyhow, now the reason why I have this add-on that you guys, let's get rid of that tool, that you guys bring us over here, this magic UI, is because I can click on, say, well, let's get out of edit mode. I can click on this and go to, I'm going to have to switch a shortcut over, by the way. I'll say there. Let's do it the right side. Okay, and now I'll go to Magic UI. Tab A, mapping, UVW, box. And now I can say do 5. Let's do tab. It's not good enough. Again, box. Let's do 0.5. How much detail wood do you want in it? See, now tab A, box. Let's do 5. See, now you get the wood grain and everything in it. I like that a little more. Tab. And these feathers, this tab, box as well. Well, A, there. Ooh, now look at that. Now let's slope that. Is it this one? 45? Yeah, some of them are. Let's do 45. Well, let's do a negative 45. And there, now you got like that little bit of an arrow look to it. And let's tab that out, go back out of edit mode, then let's tab this one and box, and we can do, say, 1. Whoop, hold on, we gotta edit there. Let's do 5. How does that look? Tab. Let's do box. Let's do 1. No, I don't like that. Let's do 10. There, I like that a little more. See that? Okay. So there, texturing in Blender, and using my little add-on that I like, that Magic UV. So hopefully that'll be beneficial to some of you guys. Have any questions, let me know. Thanks. See you at the next video. If you like it, hit thumbs up. bell, comments. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.